The equity markets did not like what Walmart had to say this morning about the outlook for the economy. It is Thursday, February the 20th, and this is Markets with Megan. If you like this podcast, please hit subscribe, hit that alarm bell, share it with friends or colleagues. But let's dig in today what's moving the markets, and that started with Walmart this morning. They came out and they downgraded their earnings estimate for 2025. And why is this important to the markets? This is because Walmart tends to be a consumer bellwether. So when they come out and either revise earnings downward, their outlook for earnings downward, or talk about the consumer behavior, this tends to get the market's reaction. And we're seeing that today. Across the board in the U.S., we're seeing markets down. The Dow Jones is down. It was down close to 600 points when we came down to film this. So what did Walmart do? They basically said that there was uncertainty around the consumer behavior as well as the global economic and geopolitical conditions. We've seen the consumer start to weaken. We got a really poor retail sales report in the last month, and we've seen continued declines in consumer confidence. All of this stems around the inflation picture as well as the outlook from on the economy. Walmart also did not include any of the downside estimates that they might be impacted from the tariffs. So this is something I think the markets are getting spooked because they've already downgraded guidance, and there's a chance that they may have to lower it further if the tariffs continue to materialize throughout this year. This is, we do see Walmart tend to come out and give some conservative guidance, but the reaction that we've seen today in the market really does show that fear that we've had that equities are not looking at any of the downside risk. The consumer is a downside risk. We've talked about this at length. Tariffs and inflation are a downside risk, and the markets were not pricing in this. They were pricing in more like perfection. So we're going to see these drastic moves on a regular basis, and volatility is likely to stay high as we try and get a better, more clarity around what the economic picture looks like for 2025. We also saw some disappointing data on the leading indicator index this morning as well, and that was also similar to what Walmart had said. It was dragged lower by the expectations, consumer expectations and confidence. So again, there's a lot of challenges in the first half of this year. We'll continue to monitor what's going on in the market, and we'll come back with some more data points and what's moving the markets in the days ahead. If you would like to see a history of our podcast, you can also go to marketswithmegan.fm. Thank you.